All right, what's going on, YouTube? We back. We back. Late. I'm getting this video out late, like last minute. Literally, what, this Friday? It's Friday right now. Fights are tomorrow. Getting this out late is what it is, man. But we gonna get to it how we always get to it. Nice, quick, simple. I know it's most of these fighters on the card, so yeah, I'll probably get like a fair breakdown for most of them. Maybe for a few, to be honest. Because I'm not gonna lie, these first few fights, I don't really like. I've seen them fight, but don't really know enough. Should be doing more research. Not gonna lie, but we'll get to that point. Anyways, so I'm not really gonna have a prediction on all of these fights, to be honest, just because, um, I mean the easiest route would just to be taking the odds, but who knows. But I do remember a little bit about um not these two. I meant to say her. Yeah, let me get up to her. My bad. I do know a little bit about her. I'm pretty sure she's the one who has like the 8 wins by submission, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just gonna go with her. I think she can get it done. Finish. Submission. That's her go-to. Gets to the ground. Gets it done. I mean, it's real simple. I believe she can, but I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised if it did go Jamie's way. Um, you know, Jamie may just be better on the feet. You know what I'm saying? And just wouldn't be surprised. But for that first one, I got Miranda Maverick. All right, Miles Johns and Felipe Lima. There's a couple fights that are on these prelims that I'm actually excited for. This is one of them. I think this is gonna be a little banger. Um, as far as like who do I think's gonna win, I like Johns. I like how he fights. He's a compact guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go Felipe um with this one. Um this is gonna be a fun fight, to be honest. I don't really have a method of victory. To be honest, there could be a finish here from either one. So yeah. But I'm gonna take Felipe Lima. I'm gonna take Lima. I think he can get it done. I like both of these guys, so all right, Sean Woodson, Fernando Padilla. I remember a little bit of Padilla or Padilla or whatever. Woodson, I'm gonna take Woodson. I remember he was on like a little bit of a. Could have sworn he was on like a little bit of a hot streak, but ran into some trouble. But I'm gonna take Woodson. I think he's just better overall fighter, and you know, hopefully he can get back into real form. All right, Dakar Close and Yoel Alvarez. Actually, Dakar Close is a Michigan dude, from Michigan, so it's fire. See guys like that in the UFC fight. He's my boy, but I'm gonna take Alvarez this fight. I think Alvarez is just a good. I think he's a lot more comfortable standing up. Um, if Jakar could close the distance, it's a big difference. Alvarez is 6'2", Jakar is 5'9". Closing that distance is gonna be hard. Alvarez is pretty good of a stand up fighter. Great distance management. He likes he doesn't just throw one punch at you. Like he mixes it up well. He normally ends his combos with a leg kick. Maybe if Jakar that'd be the time when Jakar could like step through maybe with the overhand or step through try to get shoot for the single leg whatever. He normally Alvarez normally does that in like the southpaw stance. So you know leg will be closer. It's a possibility, but that's if Jakar. I feel like if Jakar can get this fight to the ground, maybe he can have that advantage. Even though on the ground. You know, Alvarez is still bigger and whatnot. But I'm gonna take Alvarez. Points. I don't. He can finish Jakar. Jakar can finish him too, I think. But I'm gonna take points. Alvarez. All right, Michael Johnson, Othman, Azayitar, Azayitar. Um, I'm gonna take Michael Johnson. I mean, the vet. That record is insane. I be forgetting, man. Like that's actually crazy. But I mean, unless he comes out here and looks like the prospect that he was potentially looking like at one point, you know, I don't know. Michael Johnson still at this point in his career has shown that he's still, fast, still has that pop, smart. You know what I mean? He's a vet. You know what I mean? He he's a vet, a lot of experience, especially in the UFC at this level of competition. I think he can get it done. But I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if Oddman could get it done. Finish. I don't know. I don't. Maybe Johnson gets finished. Wouldn't be surprised. All right, Navajo Sterling versus Tuco Tacos. I got Navajo Sterling. I watched him fight on the Contender Series. He's from this previous Contender Series. Um, he's good. Very very disciplined striker. I know he trains with uh with Dan Hooker and them and Israel Adesanya out there in New Zealand. He's a good fighter. He has this like tendency. It's almost like I wonder if it's like to help like keep his like hands up like after he strikes or whatever. Like he's always like touching his nose. Like he does that nose touch shit. Like he just does it a lot. Like and I wonder it could just be like, a tactic. I was talking to I can't remember who I was talking to, one of my friends, but we were talking about that and they brought up something about like Mike Tyson when he bites his glove and it's like I don't know. Some boxers use this as a method to keep their hands up or whatnot. But yeah, he kind of does that. He does that a lot. I know that's like a random point to make, but that's just like when I remember when I was watching him fight like that, was like the thing that, other than him being a good fighter, a disciplined striker, I just seen that. So that was pretty cool. I got Navajo Sterling. I think he gets a finish. I think he gets a knockout. He's a he looks good. Like he can become a good prospect in the division, so in the light heavyweight division. So let's see. Adrian Yanez, Daniel Marcos. I like how there's more guys coming from like Latin America and whatever. Like they all seem to be like, you know, pretty good coming out front. I just like to see like all around the world fighters coming from all around the world. Daniel 6-0. I'm not gonna lie. I think he keeps his hot streak going, but I do think this is gonna be like his biggest test for sure. Um, I still could see this fight going the opposite way too though, but just keep it pretty short and sweet. I got Daniel. I feel like you just get it done anyway, but yeah, I feel like he can get it done anyway. He's pretty good. Not gonna lie. Vitor Petrino and Dustin Jacoby. So like this fight was look Dustin Jacoby's still like this, very good, like crafty kickboxer, obviously. Um, doesn't make too many mistakes. Lost to Reyes, tough one. Um, but Petrino lost to Anthony Smith. Uh, it's not funny. But yeah, he lost to Anthony Smith. I'm I just don't see the stand up like prowess, like skill for Petrino on the feet as far as having to like go up against someone like Dustin Jacoby. But the equalizer is the power in this, and he does have decent ground game and a decent takedown, like a decent little double leg. It's not anything crazy, but he can get the fight to the ground. So honestly, if I feel like Petrino has the two ways as far as finishing this fight goes. I think if he wins, it's gonna be by finish. I think if Dustin wins, it's gonna be by decision. I think Dustin's probably just gonna fight a kickboxing fight, but kind of like how he does in MMA, where he's kind of like on the back foot a little bit, the back foot a little bit more, and he's kind of like keeping you at the end of his strikes. Um, Petrino's gonna, try to use that big left hook. He be dropping people with it. It's weird because he's kind of like slow, but it's like that power is just crazy, and he's built like he's built. So yeah, I think I don't know, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna go Petrino by submission. I think eventually he's gonna get because Dustin's on the back foot a lot. He does do the back foot shit. He fights off his back foot. He's okay with like moving back and whatnot. I think maybe there's a chance he gets against the cage. Pacino gets the takedown and gets a submission, or he gets his back against the cage and he gets hit, gets rocked with a big punch, and Pacino gets him down and submits him. So I'm gonna take Pacino submission. I would not be surprised if Jacoby just point fights his way to victory. But yeah, I think if Pacino wins, it's by finish. And you know what? I'm gonna just take Pacino submission. Manel Cap, Bruno Silva. This is a good fight right here. I'm gonna just straight away. I think Bruno Silva is just better all around fighter. Like from my personal opinion. Uh, Cap, we already know a lot of power. Quick, especially for the division, a lot of power. Um, it's like one of those tough ones. Like I don't know because power is always an equalizer if you're gonna keep the fight on their feet. And it's the thing. I wouldn't be surprised either way, but it's a tough one. It's crazy because like be making these predictions for these videos where you don't want to be wrong, and then when I'm watching the fights over, like the last event, like if you see my other prediction videos, I think I got a good majority right last time. I normally get them pretty good, like pretty close on the Shavkat and the Ian Gary fight. I got kind of spot on when I was breaking it down. Like, I got it pretty spot on. I mean, I thought Shavkat was gonna get the finish, but hey, it happens. Yeah, I don't know. You know. Right. Yeah. So look, I'm gonna take Bruno Silva. I'm gonna take Bruno Silva. I'm gonna stick by it. I'm gonna stick by Bruno Silva here. Cub Swanson, Billy Quarantillo. Um, Not really a fight I'm too excited for. You know what I mean? I've never really been like a Cub Swanson guy. I don't think there is such thing as any Billy Quarantillo guys. But the surprising thing about Cub Swanson is it doesn't really look like he's. I mean, he's older. He's clearly a vet. A lot of mileage, and he still goes out there and makes it at least look like he belongs still. So um, I don't see Billy having enough to really overwhelm Cub. So I'm gonna take Cub by decision. I think I mean, he's a vet. He just knows how to get it done. He's been in there. They're both, to be fair, have been in UFC for a little bit, but obviously Cub has been in there a lot longer. So I'm gonna take Cub. He's gonna get it done. I think. I don't think any spectacular. I don't think a finish. Maybe. I mean, he still has that pop, so maybe. But I'm gonna say by decision. All right. So I can't click on that, but we know what we're looking at. Kobe Covington. Joaquin Buckley. Joaquin Buckley. Just imagine their thing is right there and it's zoomed in. You know what I'm saying? Their tail, the tape, whatever and whatnot. Yeah, we got them. I'm not even gonna. I got Buckley by knockout. You know, I don't. Kobe Covington. I. The one thing that maybe I believe, like, I don't believe that he's like he has that drive anymore. To be honest, but maybe he does. He's not taking like the super like trash talk approach, at least for Buckley, like he normally does for his opponents. Like he's kind of like he's not really. He's talking about all that other stuff, you know, talking about pagers and shit, like crazy. But yeah, he ain't really. And to be honest too, I'm just gonna say this. Even him at his best, and we're kind of like going into that like point right now where we're seeing kind of Joaquin at his best right now. I still don't think even Covington at his best beats Buckley at his best. I still don't think that like I think Buckley is actually like coming into his own, especially at welterweight. I think he's real good. His wrestling is underrated. He obviously has big hands. He just knocked out Wonder Boy. Regardless if Wonder Boy's old or not, no one does that to Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy is, no matter what, a tough fight for everyone, especially on the feet. It's a hard puzzle to solve. Everybody knows that. And Buckley got the finish over him on the feet, knocked him out. So I think Buckley knocks out Covington. You know, I could see Covington just trying to lay, you know, get him against the cage and kind of just hang on him, drag on him, and whatnot. As soon as they get free, I feel like Covington's gonna get hit with a big shot, do some crappy little single leg shot, end up on the ground, and Buckley's just gonna hammer away. Maybe while Covington's still holding a leg. Like that's just kind of how I have an image as far as like thinking how that fight's gonna end. I don't really see a way that Covington can win. Um, and if he just comes back and dominates, like and it looks like he's fighting RDA out there, and then hats off to him. But I think Buckley gets his done, and this could if he gets it done in a spectacular way, he could possibly steal the title shot from Shavkat only because Shavkat had like an MCL tear, and timing is really everything. So we could potentially see Bilal Muhammad versus Joaquin Buckley, and I don't know if he can get out here unscathed. But yeah, that's really it. This is the last fight card of the year, UFC 312. I'm excited for that card. UFC is giving us, as far as pay per view wise, just bangers after bangers, whatnot. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. You know, comment, please comment. You know what I'm saying. Let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying. Go crazy in the comments, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Share it with some people, whatnot. It don't matter. You know. You like it, you like it. You don't. It's okay. Tell me you don't like it, man. Tell me what you think I should be doing. Tell me, you know, format wise, things of that nature. But yeah. So, anyways, I appreciate you stopping by, listening to me, uh, just fucking ramble and whatnot. But yeah, appreciate it, and see you in the next one.